Welcome to Sugosha Defense News. The highlights. Hindustan Aeronautics gets tender for 156 light combat choppers worth 50,000 crore rupees. Lokesh Machines wins a contract worth 42.6 million rupees for ASMI submachine guns from Indian Army. MIDHANI eyes collaboration with Pratt and Whitney for engine component supply. Global nuclear arsenals are expected to grow as states continue to modernize, according to SIPRI Yearbook. India and US announced major initiatives to boost technology and defense cooperation. India and US release fact sheets on MQ-9B deal co-production initiatives. Aerojet Rocketdyne delivers 1000th third solid rocket boost motor and divert and attitude control system ahead of schedule. ST Engineering Land Systems secures ammunition contracts in Europe. Defense Innovation Unit seeks systems to counter Red Sea drone attacks. Belgium getting 17 new H-145M helicopters from Airbus. The Defense Ministry has awarded a rupees 50,000 crore tender for 156 light combat helicopters to Hindustan Aeronautics. This is the largest single order to an Indian company. 90 are to be acquired for the Army and the remaining 66 are for the Indian Air Force. LCH is also known as the Prachand and is the world's only attack helicopter that can land and take off at an altitude of 5,000 meters, which makes it ideal to operate in the high altitude areas of Siachen Glacier and eastern Ladakh. It is also capable of firing a range of air to ground and air to air missiles and can destroy air defense operations of the enemy. In April this year, the Defense Ministry issued a tender to the public sector firm Hindustan Aeronautics for the purchase of Made in India 97 LCA Mark 1A fighter jets expected to be worth over rupees 65,000 crores. Lokesh Machines has secured an order worth 42.6 million rupees from the Indian Army's Northern Command. This contract involves supplying 9 by 15 ASMI submachine guns with accessories, and the order is expected to be fulfilled by September 24. This significant milestone comes after a rigorous trial process involving several international competitors. This marks the first instance of a domestic private manufacturer successfully securing an order from the Indian Army for a 100% indigenously designed and manufactured small arm. Lokesh Machines has delivered the advanced ASMI 9 by 19 machine pistols to Central Armed Police Forces such as NSG and Assam Rifles. Currently, they are in the process of executing a pilot order for the BSF. The ASMI 9 by 19 machine pistol, jointly developed with the Army and ARDE, represents the first private-public partnership in the small arms segment to achieve such success. Lokesh Machines is India's leading manufacturer of machine tools and auto components. MIDHANI is in discussion with Pratt and Whitney for potential engine component supply. Pratt & Whitney has a 35% share in the commercial aircraft engine market, ranking as the second largest manufacturer. The deal could position MIDHANI as a key player in the global aerospace supply chain and support India's aerospace ambitions. The partnership may lead to technology transfer, enhancing India's self-reliance in aviation. India and the United States unveiled a series of ambitious initiatives aimed at deepening their collaboration in technology and defense sectors. The key focus areas are semiconductors. A strategic partnership between General Atomics and Third Eye Tech will focus on co-developing semiconductor design and manufacturing capabilities for critical applications in defense and national security. Artificial intelligence. Both countries will collaborate on developing AI powered solutions for various domains, including defense, healthcare, and agriculture. Critical minerals. India will play a pivotal role in diversifying critical mineral supply chains by co investing in projects in South America and Africa. Advanced telecommunications. Joint efforts will be made to promote 5G and 6G technologies, with a focus on large-scale Open RAN deployments in both countries. Defense collaboration. India's planned acquisition of MQ-9B Predator drones, potentially co-production of land warfare systems, and negotiations for co-production of GE F414 engines for Indian fighter jets mark significant milestones in defense cooperation. The nine nuclear armed states, that is, the United States, Russia, UK, France, China, India, Pakistan, Israel, and the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, continue to modernize their nuclear arsenals, and although the total number of nuclear weapons declined slightly between 21 January and 22 January, the number will probably increase in the next decade. Of the total inventory of an estimated 12,700 warheads at the start of 2022, about 9,440 were in military stockpiles for potential use. Of those, an estimated 3,732 warheads were deployed with missiles and aircraft, and around 2,000, nearly all of which belong to Russia or the US, were kept in a state of high operational alert. Although Russian and US total warhead inventories continued to decline in 2021, this was due to the dismantling of warheads that had been retired from military service several years ago. The number of warheads in the two countries' usable military stockpiles remained relatively stable in 2021. Both countries deployed strategic nuclear forces were within the limits set by a bilateral nuclear arms reduction treaty, that is the 2010 Treaty on Measures for the Further Reduction and Limitation of Strategic Offensive Arms, New START. Following the Critical and Emerging Technology Initiative talks in Delhi, the US released a joint fact sheet which highlighted the progress on MQ-9B acquisition and on other defense cooperation sectors between the two nations. The key points that were highlighted in the fact sheet were significant funding commitments, NASA ISRO collaboration, defense space technology, telecommunications advances, semiconductor partnership, quantum and AI cooperation. The global news. Aerojet Rocketdyne, an L3 Harris Technology company, recently completed its 1000th delivery of both the solid rocket boost motor and liquid divert and attitude control system for the Missile Defense Agency's Terminal High Altitude Area Defense, the THAAD system. The THAAD weapon system is a land-based component of MDA's missile defense system. The ahead of schedule delivery to Lockheed Martin demonstrates Aerojet Rocketdyne's long-standing ability to provide trusted propulsion and precision systems for one of the nation's primary defense weapons against short, medium, and intermediate range missiles. ST Engineering announced that its land systems business has secured contracts for NATO standard 155 mm ammunition with new customers in Europe. The contracts not only highlights ST Engineering's competitive edge in the ammunition segment, but also underscore the increasing trust in its cutting-edge solutions by global defense forces. These wins were a result of competitive tenders and mark a pivotal expansion of ST Engineering's footprint in the ammunition segment. The 155 mm ammunition system stands out due to its extended range high explosive projectile and modular charge system designed for 155 mm gun howitzers with 39 and 52 caliber barrels. As Iran-backed Houthi rebel groups continue to use attack drones to target ships in the Red Sea, the US Navy and the Defense Innovation Unit are partnering to prototype a counter-uncrewed aircraft system that can disable or shoot them down. The Navy is looking for a system it can easily integrate with a range of platforms to defend against such adversary drone attacks. The program, dubbed Counter Next, aims to quickly test prototypes and field them on vessels around the globe. Airbus and NATO agreed on a contract for 15 H-145M multi-role helicopters for the Belgian Army in addition to two aircraft for its federal police service. The contract was signed on the margins of the Eurosatory trade show in Paris. That's the news for today. We hope you enjoyed the news. Please do subscribe to our channel and do give us your feedback. Thank you.